Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have myself a nice little setup. I figured I'd put this blanket to good use. Let me try to center myself and then I promise I'll stop looking in the viewfinder. I even have my mic set up today, so hopefully the audio works. We're just gonna wing it, and if not, it'll be a voiceover. But today, as you can tell by the title, is a very exciting video. I'm doing my first video with my prized possession. This is my iPad. I have the iPad Pro 11-inch. That's it. And then I have the new Apple Pencil. Let me go get that. That's just what I have. I'm sure the first generation pencil is just as good, probably the same exact thing. The only difference is the charging, which of course is very convenient. But I'm looking at the mic instead of at the camera. But this video is going to be getting to know Goodnotes. So let's hop right into Goodnotes. I'm going to be setting up all my classes today and just getting started with that and kind of just learning Goodnotes because this is really the first time I've used it and I wanted to maximize my usage of it, if that makes any sense. I don't know, my English is off. I'm just gonna start a screen recording and then you guys can see what I'm doing. So I am going to be starting off working on my bullet journal that you see here. I actually already started, and instead of starting over for the sake of the video, I decided that I was just gonna continue it. And basically all I wanna do for this is write the dates in the calendar down so that I have them when I want to write things in them. And so I'm just going to be handwriting my titles and the days of the week and everything. I'm going to do it in this corner. And I'm literally going to just go down and write all the days in. So another thing about Goodnotes, which is probably very obvious to a lot of you, is that a lot is on Pinterest. They have a ton of downloadable planners. I just don't feel like spending money on something that I can make myself, and I prefer making them. I think it's a good time to relax and really get my head straight. And okay. So now that I have my calendar, I want to go on with a little bit of a highlight color. Another thing I found on Pinterest is all the shades of mild liners. So I'm just going to highlight the dates on there. This is something I always did in my bullet journal. By the way, if you guys want to see like a bullet journal walkthrough from my old bullet journal, let me know and I will do that for you because I used to love bullet journaling. And I actually, when I first started my channel, thought I was going to be a bullet journal channel, and that didn't happen. So here we are. Okay, so now that I have that done, I don't really have any dates right now that I'm going to put in my bullet journal. This is more going to be for personal use, so I'm not going to reach for it as much, but just simply like I can add weeklies and to-dos. So I'm going to make it a little bigger in Goodnotes, and I'm going to start a new folder. And for my first class, I don't know why my app is so dark, but I have my capstone class. So I'm just going to write that in. Capstone, nice and simple. So capstone is a physical class, and I doubt I'm going to really need a notebook, but I am going to make one just in case. I think I'm going to add a weekly planner just so I can write down homework and a to-do list. So that's what I'm going to do for my classes that I have in that class. I'm really liking the American typewriter font for some reason. So just put that right there. And we're good to go. And now I just have a notebook for that class for when I need it. Actually, I'm going to add a few note pages. So what online classes do I have? Let us check here. I have, all right, literature and history. Development of American culture. Ugh, sounds like a nightmare, but we got to do it. So lit and history. So I know I'm gonna need a monthly planner for this. So I'm gonna start with that. January/February. So I'm gonna turn myself off for a little bit to save some battery. So I finished setting up my monthly. You could see it here. There. You can see it here. Turns out it's a leap year. Isn't that interesting? I hope you saw me write it on there. So I set up a to-do list, and I am actually going to write out some things in the first week. So this is the introduction week, so I'm going to write that right at the top. So, the thing that I wish Goodnotes had, in case Goodnotes ever watches this, is a smoothing tool. Because my handwriting, for some reason, on the iPad isn't that great. So I'm still working on that, but this is like a unit a week, so it's kind of self-explanatory, but I'll write it in anyway. I realize this is boring for you, but I'll time-lapse it. Okay, I'm now gonna set up my other online class, and this one is African American art. So now that I have that, I'm gonna make myself another notebook. Paste page. So now I've pasted my calendar. This will just help me to visualize my units and see how long I have in between and just keep track. Unit 1, it's called Taking the Plunge. And then it's got a lot more words that I'm not writing. So now that I have my notebook set up with my monthly and just kind of like when things are due, and then my, that page, whatever that is, my to-do list, I want to give myself some note pages for Unit 1. So those are my notebooks. And I think that's all I'm going to do for now in terms of that. I think that's where I'm going to end today's video because I've been like sitting here for a while, just going back and forth, and I think I might have enough footage for that. So if you guys want to see, you know, once I get into it, I could do like in a few weeks how I'm doing with my online classes. If you guys want to see how I take notes and how I keep things organized that way and just how it's going overall and just how I use Goodnotes in other ways, maybe if I keep going with the bullet journal, I could do a more in-depth bullet journal video, or if you guys want to see a physical bullet journal video or anything like that, I want to do more school videos. So any school videos that you guys have, anything you want to know how I do, what I do, how I stay organized, and all that, please let me know. I would love some recommendations because, like I said, I want to start doing a lot more school videos while I'm still in school and doing those. So that is where I'm going to end today's video. I'm going to go lay in bed and maybe start some homework, which just sounds weird. But, yeah, I have nothing else to say except the usual thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate you guys, love you guys from the bottom of my heart, and that is it. So I will see you when I see you. Bye, guys.